I'm Manuel Hernandez and welcome to Norwich City Central.
Hello everybody, Lewis, Norwich City Central. I hope you're all doing well. Norwich City 0, Everton 1, Norwich City are going down with a whimper, and it's really concerning how Norwich City are playing, because we're not just losing games and it's not just that relegation looks like an inevitability. We're playing really badly, and that could tarnish, the dressing room and going into the next season where we're going to be going into the Championship. But based on what I'm seeing, the performances are dreadful. It could really tarnish Farke's legacy, and the players might not be up for it. So it's really concerning what's going on at the club as well. There's a great stat, as you can see there. Norwich City have only scored 2 open play goals in 2020. That is appalling. One of them came against Crystal Palace in the 4th minute. The other one was a Jamal Lewis screamer. The lack of quality in offensive areas is terrible, and Norwich City are playing woefully. It's so alarming what's happening. We have these spells like Tottenham in the Cup, Leicester at home where things click, but ultimately Norwich City are not good enough. And really alarming. This is a player ratings video. I'd love to hear your thoughts down below, and I don't want to be too harsh on the players, but look, the criticism at the moment is completely justified because Norwich City are playing terribly. And look, with any job, let's be real here, with any job, you're going to be criticised if you're not delivering, and Norwich City aren't delivering. If I'm not working well, my manager's going to, have a go at me. And footballers are in a very privileged position, and these players need to get real, and they need to hear criticism because it's just not been good enough. And I'm really disappointed by it all. And that incredible season looks like it's going to waste. In goal, Tim Krul, 5 out of 10. Didn't really do anything. Everton didn't particularly play that well, actually. I thought it was one of their worst performances under Carlo Ancelotti. And Tim Krul only had to make a couple of saves, all really basic. Couldn't do nothing for the goal. Tim Krul's our kind of only leader on the pitch. Max Aaron's 5 out of 10. Okay performance by him. He's being restricted going forward, unlike in the Championship. I think there is hesitancy, and Farke is, saying obviously the fullbacks to come back more and be defensively solid, which I like. We have to be more defensively solid, which we were particularly in that first half. But when you concede such a sloppy goal like we did from the corner, the zonal marking was absolutely atrocious, and to have no man on the line, just an absolute mess. Godfrey, 5 out of 10, much improved performance from Southampton. Closer, 5 out of 10, looked okay. And Lewis, 5 out of 10 as well. The whole backline were fine. We defended okay, I thought. There's a lot more shape, but ultimately what's costing Norwich City is our lack of creativity going forward, and we'll be moving on to that into this video. Alex Tettey, 5 out of 10. Whilst Alex Tettey's not as mobile as Tom Tribal, Alex Tettey's been a far better player in the Premier League. Why? Because he keeps his position, because he defends, and he knows his job better. Simple as that. Kenny McLean, 4 out of 10. What's really angered me this season is Kenny McLean, I think, has started 26 out of 27, 26 or 27 games out of the 30. So Daniel Farke has clearly rated Kenny McLean. I don't think he's been that great. I think if you're looking at a recruitment, that's certainly a player we could have got. An area we could have improved, because players in the past like Johnny Howson, Davy Fox, Andrew Sermon have all been better. So Kenny McLean, 4 out of 10. Good Championship player, but it's just not been good enough in the Premier League. On the right, Lucas Rupp, 4 out of 10. Had our only shot on target. Shot straight at the keeper. He's come in. Lucas Rupp's a winger, but he's kind of a defensive winger. He helps out with Max on the right. So, he looks okay. I don't think the right wing's his preferred position. Just I think he needs to play in the centre for me. On the left, Onel Hernandez, for me, our man of the match, 6 out of 10. Particularly in that first half, he was excellent. He was the only player who showed bravery on the ball, who showed creativity on the ball, and who showed quality on the ball. Running at defenders, hit the post, got into some really good areas. Some defenders had to make some good blocks. He was the only real attacking player who can hold his head high. And in the middle, in Cam, Duda. As I said, Southampton, in the Southampton game, it's hard to single out players because as a whole team we were dreadful. I thought the Norwich City performance was slightly improved against Everton. I thought there was a bit more effort and a bit more defensive shape. But look, the quality in offensive areas was woeful. And for me, Duda, I've got to single out a 2 out of 10. I thought he was dreadful. And I do feel for Duda, but as I said in the video, if you're a manager and you're not doing your job, you're going to get stick, and that's with any walk of life. And Duda's in a privileged position as a footballer, and he needs to hear the stick. He's not been good enough, and I really wish Duda all the best. I hope he can prove me wrong, but he's just not been good enough. 2 out of 10. Every single set piece failed to beat the first man. That is despicable. That is honestly despicable from a professional footballer. All his set pieces were poor, just devoid of any quality, any creativity, and yeah, terrible. And Josip Dermic, a 3 out of 10, offered nothing going forward. To be fair, when Pukki came on, he didn't offer much, but Josip Dermic's hold-up play was poor, didn't have a shot in the game, doesn't look like a Premier League footballer, and that's what I'd sum up from this Norwich City team. I like Farker, I want him to stay at the club. Yes, his substitutions are poor, sometimes his in-game tactics are poor, but tactically today I think he got it okay in terms of our defensive shape. But look, the players he's got are just not good enough, and Webber I'm a big fan of, but the recruitment's not been good enough, and yeah. But with always the debate in the Premier League is whether we've got the resources, and we don't with Delia. Although it's very hard to criticise Delia at times, because just because you get new owners with lots of money doesn't mean you're going to stay and be a Premier League club. Look at the likes of Blackburn, QPR and Derby. So yeah, the Delia debate's not one for today. You've got to look on the players on the pitch and the recruitment. Or mainly the players on the pitch. They're just not good enough, not enough quality, and the short-term recruitment was poor as well. I'm absolutely gutted. Leave your thoughts down below. Norwich City are heading to the Championship, but an FA Cup run. It doesn't really excite me, because the FA Cup's all about the fans, and fans won't be able to go to Wembley, and it's just not going to be the same. It's going to feel bittersweet, but let's see if Norwich City can put a cup run on, because that's the only thing we've got going for us this season. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.